Se táid go dainn gur maithagad a bheith híaltas ná le Cill Ruáin Mac Donnchada mar sin teamar a chuir siad chun parc tá séanna mireoir óna mús a chmórtas gáibhlíonn héna tasnúniuh. Paddy Williams dehard an bhainisteoras sa chúla cosúd, seans go bheith James Cleary a chur John McGrath tran agus tá Ciarán Cathal údrásach mar lán chulaí. Arú déanach sa leilíine Dara Peters a stigan son taobh le Craig Morgan imreoir 4-8 ná a bhar fáil gáibhlíonn hin dóibh mar le chulaí láir. A lár na parc an scéal céine ige Jerome Cahill Lí a rís mórrán a bra ar a hispánta san tróna can rast mar fartí ige siúd. Mar de pocan na séir a Willie Cleary anna bhar fad agus caige Loughmore gan na pocan na séir san na géile. An captain Niall Mara ar nachad sat bhuiche féin agus Cian Darcy. Chraobh na Hernlis de Jean son a gáhíle san na díag agus tá Marco Nílistig an áit Seamus Hennessy. Luachma Caisleán Laighnigh mar sin seamar a chuir siad chun parc éad McGrath a chúl gan a gá chúl géilteacha sta cluiche go dtí seo. Beidir go tríalar Joey Hennessy ag sé live seáil Thomas Cleary tróna agus tá taigh é Willie Evanston fear a chúin son. Arú cos a leis líne lechú larcan éignistig an áit óna canal taobh le Brian McGrath atá go go díal. Trahar Brian Noel a lár na parce Iomána Thiobraid a sethe féinnig agus Ciarán Connolly. Tá seachtaine McGrath ar a bhuidir fad, Cahardíomh son I measta dosa. Jan an téas mó scór gan ó Trahar le Noel agus Brian, Ciarán an lán tosaí, Trahar le Aidan an Coolbarda, Col Cheshire le se Tomás McGrath son ar an nachad agus sé Liam McGrath, captain na fórna sa chúine. Úlas agus éire óg ó Laighnigh le teachtach láideach bán bíle gine péile óhinna tá ann tá Noel McGrath bhfuil treis Luachma Caisleán Laighnigh a churchan tosaigh.
Sin an tús a bhíag testáil an dáireann an sin nach McGrath ní féidir spás ná am a thuirt sin an dárad a fuair sé agus sin anna hústáid.
An múnteoir bunscoile col ceair sé Joey le Tomás McGrath. Déta mis bheith a caint fanna le ar na gailtar fadach seotasteach go hálinge Thomas Cleary ó lár na parce paint anna bhrá.
Sin puinte des an sin an fear iver ceair déag ar a grim an sin nach tá sé take amach an sin chun an spás íonaiste go Cahill agus Cian O'Kelly.
Cumáin agan agatá gceiste go bheith.
Sin é go dtíireach é.
Well, tá sé luá fós ach mar der tú cluiche ceathrú ceannais. Deir dianta go péime le chailig an ceansa. Obair bhain son na réist agus slachta go deasige Marco Níl an trosan ó mar a bheith techan cín agus an ceansa an búlta go hálan ar fadaige se tréisiid an sco ag Cill Ruáin.
Sean feartá gimmert mar lecholaí lár imreoir sa bhreis hir an sin agus cléimá immert agus tá siad ag fáil Kilruane an lábh an óachtar ar
Chansá Dara Peters febrúach Éiríonn lethe agus le ómar sin pasáling ar fad go dtí Cian O'Kelly nes mar sin Joey Hennessy febrúan sa ó ar chlúine ar chuma Brian Corcoran blianta siar anna scóir aga Cian O'Kelly.
Tá sé imiste sin agus sin Niall Mara a thugan testisteach an sin agus nóir bhúil sin fér bhí O'Kelly an am á agus faoi brú damant an sin ag Joey Hennessy ach bhí sin anna físa scil ón tála é chur ar an teasná.
Se mar Cill Ruáin Mac Donnchada a tethe siar aga ge Aidan McGrath ceann mór fada a chursús agus a leachan us go háling an son ige Liam McGrath go dtí John nis mar sin Morgan a dtír ige stop agus bhí teanga bháil an son ige Paddy Williams a stóilm peinte chláirithe ach a teach sin dianta gan bharistig.
Sin sábhá ítach an sin ag Paddy Williams ó John McGrath an sin agus anna féchan seo anna fábháil ar fad ige John McGrath brise tríd agus Morgan ag chur brú is orachar a bhí an mar dúirtú bríon.
Se bhtá Shane Hennessy take gaman so Shane bhfuil sibh sásta go leir leis an céad le?
Sásta maith leis an críoch ach níl an ráta ibre déir le tús an clé tá mar bhí Kilruane ag crothú a lán spás Selina lán tosach agus tá Jerome Cahill agus Cian O'Kelly agus Thomas Cleary ag crothú Donnchada ach sa dar le beidir níos mór a ráta ibre agus beidir go bhfuil crohamíd gách seans na cúil sa céile so beidir go bhfuil seans na eile sa dar le.
Má thú sé gur mágad as leirling an sa?
Taobh na chéile agus go chain eile tamil siar Caitisteach ar deireadh hir agus tá Clibber Delach Nailo Marag neidir chun is a gáirdeach sin Counson an na sciil agus fachtain is go Darcy. Tá leis nar duineach Corcomán. Seolta Nósan san na réis tá Thomas Cleary bucaisteach Cian O'Kelly agus anna fast Willie Cleary and son Coola techt. Cool the Cill Ruáin Mac Donnchada agus sé Willie na bucca na Sarah a daimse.
Well, beidir gur cool cinan och a bheith an sin ach crothí an rís ag an trúr beidir is fear a bhí ag Kilruane an seo thosa sé le Niall O'Meara pas amach an sin go dtí an fearr agus pasisteach an sin agus sé sa dara le sé Dara Peters a tháinig isteach an sin míá ceartach sin drogfach amach an seo
agus peitetí sé Ciarán McCormack an tunnadaí a tháinig isteach beidir nó but nó ghóhin agus tá buairte deireadh hir Fáidí Williams.
agus muid choram a rís agus gan aon duine agsúla sin agus beidir go an green a choristeach ar a bhfuil bair an sin ach péra de hála sin annachríoch ar fád leis a bhear a tháinig isteach.
Mar sin John McGrath agus tá sé sin treis an cúile a bhla fós a stig. Trastan son le Owen Hogan Tóca go deasaige Owen an son fear a bhfuil Chraobh na hern leis na miniúr I 2006 ach tá botún eile tarla Liam McGrath a ceartú agus a gameshoe na sprice an tarnacúil I g Loughmore.
Agus gachin duine na cosantóirí san ára I ceappa go meach an pestach trasna go John McGrath sin agus déach sé ar John ach rinne sé an rud ceart an sin an slitar chuineáil agus díirech neada san angach an sin agus rinne an cúil baire Fáidí Williams an iirecht.
Ach Jack Peters a stick. Luachma Caisleán Laighnigh Marion der sa chiad le ag críochtú an a láidrin sa agus an Counson ag Ed Conley agus tá sé leistigh den gúileach le tá point trícín isan.
Agus sin an dara scór ag Ed Conley an dara cean fight agus sa dara le agus anna ástacha ar Hosathe Luachma Caisleán Laighnigh sa dara le.
Seagus beidir bra anna bhór John McGrath ach tá Brian McGrath treis an Counson a gáirdeach amach agus tá míagar an is ar chosan Cill Ruáin Mac Donnchada agus Luachma Caisleán Laighnigh ceann eile tamáint isteach agus tamáint ar Harris an Trasnán ag Liam Tracy.
Liam Tracy onna dí eile a tháinig isteach sin an difriocht an sin go Luachma Caisleán Laighnigh na fi rinne a tháinig isteach seo Cleary a rís.
Nes mar sin na trícín nach mór hart den jomatí cáil a lóscan san istigach lorcan ígan an slittar buirteige níorbh sé búir a fen gomáin a bhí teachta dro fusin éachar an son amach go ní John McGrath a rís last year dalí na cúig féidir is seasca hénig ná bí caint ar ein liú.
An tagan an fearr an hagan an táman sin agus sé McGrath sin agus ara Harra bheith scuilte fuil láthair tá sé ag lora cúlach is dócha gohfuil rihan rás ag Luachma Caisleán Laighnigh gan éis.
Buaicphointí a chéile fachtacha agus peisiad sa chluthe le cheannais agus tá Brian McGrath ronthaige calmar lecht na himre.
Agur magad a bhrion, sé tá Brian McGrath lecht na himre an seo take chun leirtling. Brian, congratulations. A tough day at the office, but the way you finished the game, very impressive, I thought.
Yeah, look, it's county quarter-final stage. Like, you're not going to get anything easy around this time. Kilruane, we've played them the last number of years. It's always only the puck of the ball in it. And like, you've seen it there. We were defending there the last 5 minutes, defending with our lives. So it's just great to come through a hard-fought win, and just look forward now to the next day.
You were 6 times level in that first half, and then we said maybe a goal might shake this game up. The goal came, but it went to Kilruane. What were you thinking at that stage early in the second half when you just hadn't settled yet?
Yeah, look, these things happen. Like, they're bound to get scores, they're bound to get goals. You just have to reset. You can't think too much about it. See, it was a rocker there, got the one. We just responded in a good way, and that's a great positive for us. That we didn't put the heads down after the goal went in. It was just next ball, and that just shows the spirit that's in the team and in the panel, and it's great and it's unreal there.
And you got the 2 goals then, so one after the other, pouncing on the defensive mistake for the first one, and the second one then coming from Liam. The momentum seemed to change then, Brian. You just seemed to work harder and sort out.
Yeah, look, these things happen. Like we talk about, just keep tagging on the point, goal chance to come, point again, and a goal chance comes again. So like, you just have to play what's in front of you, and I think that's one of the assets we have there. We can play it short, play it long into the boys. So like, it's good to be able to change it up, and the boys are on fire inside once we got the ball into them.
You're 4 from 4 now and into the last 4. Eamon Kelly's influence, I suppose, coming in as a fresh voice, I suppose, to the club side. How has that been?
Yeah, it's great. Like Eamon, Mikey Ryan, Aidan, Alvy, like, they just bring, like Anton, when someone new comes in, they bring a different perspective, a different stamp on the game plan, and it's great to have that new voice in there. And I think lads are enjoying that, and we're getting a bounce out of it, and long may it continue.
Okay, congratulations, Ryan. Let's do Laighnigh agus an seo ceann FBD Maureen O'Mara of running Gradam Laighnigh Laigh an seo Tránóna sin Brian McGrath. Tá Bannisteoir na fórna Eamon Kelly, Tagach an Lairtling. Eamon, for a game that was so tight for so long, you won by 6, you scored the last 5 points. It was the last couple of minutes really what won the game for you?
Yeah, it's probably not the first time it happened this year, you know. I think our fitness levels are good, and I think the subs make a big impact when they come on, you know. Like, it was a battle all the way, and probably they made a couple of mistakes there, and we punished them with goals. So it was a titanic battle, and to answer your question, I think our fitness levels are quite good.
And you spoke earlier about goals and about small mistakes can happen in Thurles and you can get very exposed. Really, that was the case for your first goal, wasn't it?
Absolutely. They went for a short puck out, it was intercepted, and I suppose we have to give credit to Liam McGrath. 9 times out of 10, a fella tapped that over the bar, but he spotted Kieran McCormack had made the run and went for the goal, you know. It made an awful difference at the time when we were down 3 points.
And then Liam got his own goal shortly after.
He did,
really,
yeah.
He had a golden spell inside there, and I suppose led by example as captain.
Absolutely, he's the captain, and you know his pedigree is fantastic, and I think he led from the front today.
What about John McGrath's performance? I mean, it was really one for the ages, a real throwback to the John McGrath that I suppose we haven't seen so much in Tipperary jerseys in recent times, but he was laying down the marker, I think, for the county manager today.
Well, I suppose John has been doing that with us all year, you know, and I suppose that comes from he didn't get a lot of game time with Tipperary, so he came back to us quite fresh. And the first day back with us, and I think it was against Thurles Sarsfields, he was just outstanding, you know, in the mid-championship. So, listen, we all know his pedigree and all, you know, and it's great to see him leading from the front.
Okay, Pat, do you want to jump in?
Well, I was just wondering there, at one stage there in the second half, you looked like you were in trouble then and you were 4 points down. It looked like everything was going Kilruane's way. And then kind of in the blink of an eye, really, you got a goal and the points, you were back to level. It was really only one team in it from there to the end. That really was where the game turned in my mind.
Yeah, definitely. Like we knew Kilruane were going to come with that. You know, I mean, they were county champions only 2 years ago, and they have massive pedigree, and you know they have hurlers all over the field. But we spoke about it at half time. We felt that if we stuck to our task and it was anywhere close near the end, that with our bench would make a big impact, and we felt we had the fitness level to go right to the finish. And it has happened on a lot of different occasions this year that, you know, I think in the mid-championship, the three games in it, we had to come from behind all the time to win. So it's not the first time it's happened, but it's great that it is happening. But it would be a lot easier if we weren't in that position, then you know that you were pushing on and you wouldn't have to come back, you know.
That's true, as you said at the start. It's very, very competitive championship here in Tipperary. From here on in, anybody can win it. Any team in Tipperary is capable of winning or beating one of the others if their day comes. And today your period came, and fairness to you, you made hay when the sun shone there for the last 10 minutes.
Oh, definitely. It's very, very competitive, and you know, you'll have a cracking game coming here again, you know, and 2 great games yesterday. But listen, as you said, it's up to us to cash in while we're there, and hopefully we can stay putting in good performances. That wasn't maybe the finished article of a performance in our eyes. We have a lot to work on, but I think you have to give great credit to Kilruane. They're very honest with what they did. You know, they pushed us right to the finish. They were pushing hard to get a ball into the square for a goal in the finish, and we broke away 3 times and got points. Do you know what I mean?
It's a nice way to win to a semi-final, but a few things to improve on, isn't it?
Yeah, we've lots to improve on, you know.
And Eamon, can I just ask you about the physicality in the game, because it was a game that the commentary team were sort of commenting on early on that was played without a huge amount of intensity. Then Kilruane seemed to lay down a few markers there towards the end of that first half. Did you have to talk a bit about that and to maybe step it up in terms of those physical engages in the second half?
Well, we spoke about the rucks, like we needed to get the ball away quicker. Like, they're a huge team. They probably have 7 or 8 guys over 6'2", 6'3", and they're able to hurl as well. So we just spoke about like we had a lot of poor tackles there in the first half where we were going in and not moving that ball as fast as we should have been to get away, because we feel we have a bit of pace up front, but we got caught too many of them rucks, and you know what I mean, and they were happy to do that and won the majority of them, you know.
You've 2 games to go now, potentially.
Yeah.
You've four from 4, and who knows, will you be looking at 6 from 6 by the time the championship's over?
That would be the ideal solution if it happens.
All right, Eamon Cormagan.
Okay.
Well done your victory here today. Mahu Cacileán.